Hi everyone, can you hear me? Hi, sorry, we were 4 minutes late. It's definitely not the most the smoothest day for me today. So how are you guys? No, I did not fall asleep, Sir Richmond. Okay, who's here? Hello po, Beng here. Clear galang. Okay, and thank you to everyone who's been on standby. Hello. There you go. Okay. So at everyone who's been on standby since hours ago, thank you so much, especially to Teamwork Channel family. I love you guys. Super as in I poured my heart out today to all of you. And I hope that you love me too. Just okay. So okay right now, guys, this will be a full English live stream because we have special guests today who are extremely um, persistent, probably, and very particular when it comes to speaking English. Because as she said, one of them said that YouTube is not a country, but a platform. Okay, and it we can be viewed all around the world. So with that, we'll be speaking in English. But guys, don't let it intimidate you. I know that you all can understand us, and just go ahead and feel free to speak in Tagalog in the chat box anytime you want. Shout out to the 6 million people who are already there, who everyone who has been on standby watching. Guys, I'm just gonna give a disclaimer. I'm not really feeling 100% well. Okay, if you can't see, I'm really sweating because not only because this is my first time to do live stream again, but it's really something I'm going through right now. Okay, so again, Beng, Fear Galang, Thumbs Up Dan Host, thank you so much po. Forgive me if I say po every now and then, even though we're speaking English, because I think po is a must. Po and opo are a must. Okay, loading. Thank you, Miss Beng. Okay. Uy, Noelo TVs, thank you. Thank you, Sir Noel. Oh my gosh, I missed you so much, Sir Noel. Thank you so much for coming to my live stream. I hope you're still there. Are you still there po? And I am Ilongga artist. This is Dishimiya 136. I can notice and identify you from afar, even if your avatar is not the same. I am Ilongga artist. Hello, Cici. I miss you so much. And thank you for replying to my message a while ago. Nick Pink, Tamsak host. Thank you po. Newbie here. Wow. Thank you very much po for coming to this live stream. I hope that you get a lot of insights. Dini kita nakita host. Yes. I will try my best po that after this live stream, I'll visit your channel po. Yeah, let's get down to this. Yes, sir. In a while, I'll just do my shout outs and I'll introduce you na po. Ayan. Tamsak na idol. Sir Matikas ako. Thank you po for the tamsak. Thank you po. Super thank you. Sis here to support KitKat VTV. Thank you, sis KitKat. Ah, nakaka-touch. Okay, tamsak dan ating ate Ina McFree. Thank you po. Thank you. I know you're busy. Napumeral ko. Baryotic is around present. Hello, Mommy Angie. Thank you very much for your time. Okay, we'll be joined by Miss Baryotic is around in a while po. I know this will be a very fruitful discussion. So stick around, guys. Don't go anywhere. Ayan, nag-hi na sila. Leora Dinita. Hello po, Sisi. Kamusta ka po? I miss you so much. I miss you so much. Ayan, Leora. Ayan. Oh my gosh, after this, I will do mine as well. Wow, I hope I could hold out. We promise not to wear you out, Miss Angie, but I feel like this will be a very enjoyable one. So we can help you from speaking your heart out. Talk as much as you want, we will do too. Ayan, my darling, lovely Ange, Mariatic is around. Ru, na-miss kita sa Richmond Language Academy. Nanap kita last time, di ko makita channel mo, pambihira. Baka naka-hide. Miss, Ate Ina. Kurumao TV. Shout out host. What's up? Kurumao TV? Do I know you po? Oh my gosh. Do I know you? Do I know you? When I hear the word Kurumao, kasi may ibang pumapasok sa isip ko eh. So, thank you very much for coming here po. This is the first time that I think you've discovered my channel po, and I visited your channel as well. Yan. Dan Tusok-Tusok host, thank you so much. Ayan. Nawawala pala ako from Sir Richmond. What's the Talking Heroes? Kurimaw TV will be talking about YouTube as a business. So I hope you can stay po and join us in our discussion later. Where is the that's her tagline. I hate you so much, Sir Richmond. Ayan na. Oo, sir, promise. Ewan bakit. Kaya nagulat ako, nakita kita now. Ha, ha, ha. Ayan, what's the day? Dala paglaw of link host. Yes! Sir Kurimaw TV, feel free. Wait. Hold on. Ayan, go. In my LS, I hope you guys respect that I let you guys drop your own links so other people or other YouTubers can discover your channel, and who knows, maybe they'll like your channel. So it's one way of connecting to each other, right? Okay. So it will actually be a privilege if you meet each other here in my channel. Yay! I don't belong here. Baka duguan akong uuwi. Ate Ina, no, you stay please. You stay. You can watch and listen to our discussion and just feel free to speak in Tagalog all you want in the comments. All you want, as in. Haha, Ate Ina McFree, shout out. Shout out po to my two the longest running friends in YT. Sis Ina McFree, my ate, and Sir Matikas ako. Yan. Two longest running friends. This is going to be interesting from this Variotic Sarat. I know, Mommy Angie, I can't wait. Okay, I'm almost done with my shoutouts po, and I'll introduce Sir Richmond in a while. Let me just share my stream so more people can view us. Sayang naman, because I know, grabe tong discussion. This is very helpful, especially to new YouTubers who probably just had the impulse of starting their channels for fun, maybe, but they don't know the business side of it. So I think Miss Angie, Sir Richmond, and Sir Ice can give us their 2 cents on this topic. Wait lang po, I'll just share my stream po. Okay. I don't have jacket host. How can I drop? Okay, thank you. Thank you so much for bringing that to my attention. Okay, wait lang po, Sir Karimao TV. There you go. Okay. Feel free to drop your link na po. Okay, bunso, mantikas ako. I have t-shirts. Work mode lang po. Replay ko na lang later. Thank you, Sis Leora Ninita. I know you're at work. Thank you so much for your time. Even just to drop by here in my stream. Ang galing mag-English ni host Annie Girl. Thank you po, Sir Matikas. Ako, English teacher po ako. Before. Ayan. Sir Matikas ako. Thank you so much po. As in, super. Grabe. Ayan na, Sir Karimao TV is dropping his link right now. Guys, connect to each other. Go. Hello, Ma'am Leora Ninita from Sir Richmond. And likewise, from Sis Leora Ninita. Ako, bunso, magaling mag-Bisaya. Oh, hindi ko kaya yun, Ate Ina. I can't speak any dialect. Ingit na ingit ako sa mga nag-Bisaya, Ilongga, Batanggenyo pala. Parang same lang. Ayan, Ate Ina McFree. Hindi ka nag-iisa, dalawa. Tumatagas na. Ang sakit. Suchan. Ayan, sige po, Sir Matika. So, okay. So, without further ado, let me introduce. So, my co-host so that we can get the ball rolling. Shout out to everyone who's watching just on the background. Aaron, hi Aaron, if you're watching. Hello to you. I'm greeting you. Ayan. And wait, hold on. I'll give my co-host a link so that we can introduce Miss Angie together. I don't think that Sir Ice is in yet. I really don't think so. Yan, Sir Richmond, I sent you the link po on Messenger. Yan. Hello, Miss Annie girl. Shout out po. Hello, Ma'am Che Moreno. Hello po. Good afternoon to you. Thank you very much po for visiting. I know you're still at work right now. Am I correct po? Thank you very, very much po. Ayan. And running here like a headless chicken. Wow, that's a really interesting ano ba? Ano bang tawag dyan? Idiom. Ako, kasabot ko Bisaya, gamay ra mo. Hindi ko alam, hindi ko maintindihan, Sir Richmond. Hello everyone here in the chat room from Ma'am Che Moreno. Sir Richmond, mega shout out po. Ayan na, nandiyan na yung co-host ko. Thank you, Ma'am Che, again. Wait lang, akyat natin siya. Hi, Sir
Hello.
Richmond. Can you hear me po?
Yes, I do. I can.
Hello?
Hello, host, and hello, everyone. Thank you for inviting me to be your
Hello?
co-host. Can you hear me? Wait a moment. How about
Hello?
the guys? Oh, you
Yeah.
can.
Yeah, that's better. I can hear you now
That's
na.
better. Okay. Wait a moment.
Yep.
I'm just.
Yep.
All right.
Thank you, Ma'am
So,
Che, for sharing
hello,
the
shout
stream.
out.
Thank you so much. All right. Wait lang, introduce pa kita.
Okay.
Even though you're here na.
Hmm.
Ayan, guys.
I'll wait.
Please
I'll wait.
welcome everyone. Sir Richmond Language Academy. You can call her Rich. I am pala.
Rich.
And
I wish.
he's been really kind, and I sincerely thank him for being here as my co-host. And
You're very
later, I
welcome.
know that we'll have a very, very, I know, very meaningful topic, right, Sir Richmond? What are you expecting
Yep.
for today?
Well, as you said, I'm actually, this is going to be a fruitful discussion, especially together with Miss Angie and Sir Ice Gasco.
Exactly. If Sir
Right.
Ice can make it, I hope
And
he can
the
make
viewers
it.
as well. And the viewers as well. Yeah, we would appreciate your participation.
Yep, your inputs will be super appreciated, guys. Ayan. Yes po, nasa work pa po, 11:14 a.m. here po. BG ko lang po. Thank you, Ma'am Che. Nasaan po ba si Ma'am Che, Sir Rich? Can you remember?
Come again, ma'am?
Do you remember which country she's in now?
Cyprus. She's in Cyprus now.
Yeah. Same as Sis Leora Ninita. She's in Cyprus as
Yes.
well. Thank you, Ma'am Che.
I believe it's
Ayan, may
morning.
message sa'yo si ano. Yeah, it's
So
morning.
Richmond Language Academy, I was watching your vlog a while ago, then suddenly this Ellis pops up. So I left you right away. It's okay. I transferred here. That's why. So you can
He's
actually
here.
transfer here. Yeah,
Right,
that's
he's
a
here
valid.
anyway. So, wow daw. Wow co-host from Ate
Wow.
Ina. Where did you meet? Where did you and Ate Ina
I
meet?
don't remember, but actually, I commented on one of her videos because her brother is a very good singer. And
Yes.
then one time I kind of like told her, okay, since your brother is a good singer, perhaps you're also a good singer. Why don't we have a duet or something like that? But it never happened.
I see. It never
No,
happened, Ate Ina. It
it
should
never
happen
happened.
now. Let's make it happen. Yan. Sis Laura, gotta catch up with you later, host. Have a nice day. Thank you, Sis Laura Ninita, for dropping by. See
Thank
you
you,
soon
Miss
and God bless with your
Leonora.
work. Ayan. Ayan. Ayan,
Ayan,
basahin mo,
go,
Sir
pogi co-host. Oh, Miss ano po ba? Thank you, Ma'am Che.
Ma'am Che, yun ako, you won't fail to put a smile in his face talaga. Sir Enlamin, Kuya Enlavin, thank you so much. Good morning, listening while at work. Wow, it's still morning there po. I think Sir Enlavin is from, where is he from? Oh my gosh, Netherlands. Yan, all the way from Netherlands. Thank you,
Netherlands.
Sir Enlavin. Kuya pala, kuya. Ayan. All right, guwapa and gwapong mga host. Sir Matikas ako, pati yung mga nasa chat box. Gwapo and
Mm-hmm.
gwapa. Sis Che Moreno, oh my gosh, Ate Angie, is mega shout out ate. Ayan from Ate Ina. Sir Richmond, you read naman.
I'm an English teacher too in our barbariotic town. That's why Carabao English is very acceptable. Oh, I didn't know that, Miss Ina. But you tend to have a good accent.
Oh, Ate Ina.
I believe I heard you spoke
Yes.
English a couple of times. But you do have a very good accent.
And I
You're
really
just shy
like Sir
about it.
Richmond, her disposition. I think her aura.
Mm.
It's very teacherish.
Her aura, yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. That is actually what I also like about Mom Ina. She has this ate
Ate ko yan
vibe.
eh.
Mm.
Ate vibe.
This older, yeah,
Yeah,
this
parang
older sister vibe, yeah.
nakaka-homey. Mm-mm.
Mm. Oh my God, working pa, kainis. Habaan niyo po ang discussion niyo po hanggang 2 p.m. Okay.
Oh my gosh, I don't think so, Mong Che. I can only
I
hold
don't
out for
think
two
I don't think the
hours.
host will have the enough energy for that. Mm.
Unless
Too
I leave
groggy.
Sir Richmond here. I think
Yeah, that's why I'm
she
here.
and
Actually,
Mommy
that's the reason why
Angie.
I'm here. I'm here to assist the host.
Yes.
You know.
Very thankful for that. Yan. Oh, hala, meron din taga Cyprus po dito, YouTuber din. Yes, si Miss Laura Ninita po. Si Sis Laura, she's from Cyprus
Yes,
as
she's also
well.
from Cyprus. Ah, I thought you already knew each other.
Apparently, they don't. Matikas ako. Yes, my English is Carabao and I am writing.
Writing now.
It's okay, kuya. Promise. Sir, matikas ako. It's okay. Because as long as you can express yourself and everyone can understand you, that's fine. You don't have to be an expert.
Mm.
Word per word naman. Ayan.
Yes.
That's where we met Sir Rich.
Mm, I believe so.
She's just confirming what he said.
Mm-mm-mm.
Okay.
Tamsaktan. If you
Hello,
get
Han
tired,
Javon.
I
Hello.
can be the one to read for you if you want. There's an echo.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh,
Is it
yeah.
in
I
my
believe
end?
there's
I
an echo.
can't hear any echo.
Oh,
Not from my end.
let me
All
see.
clear.
I believe I've already closed my browsers here. I don't have any open browsers.
Me too.
Mic test.
Really?
Oh yeah, I can hear echo. Hmm.
Really?
Yep.
Hmm. Is it really annoying?
Not so because the echo is a bit
Not so
delayed.
naman eh.
Mm-mm.
Hmm.
I don't know if it's coming
Okay.
from my end or yours, but yours is okay. It's probably mine.
Yeah, I can't hear
Sorry,
anything. But
namumuli
clear
ka
po
naman
kayo
po.
dito sa akin
Change.
from Ma'am Che. But thank you very much, Mommy Angie, for notifying us. Okay. Ayan.
Hmm.
Okay. Sir Richmond, ikaw na magbasa. Can
Okay.
you do it for me?
Thumbs up done host by Han Jae Won. Oh, Korean.
Hold on.
Okay. You just click the comment and then I'll be the one to read. Okay, let's wait for the dog is barking. Yes. Maybe it's a cat. Right. I'll be reading a while. Okay. Probably I can just read without highlighting the comments. Host, screenshot ko po yung viewers niyo po. Dikitan ko sila later. Yes, Ma'am Che. Please do. There's an echo, Rich. Yes, I can hear the echo. But I'm not sure where's it coming from because I already closed. I believe I already closed all my browsers here. Anyway, House BG ko lang po gising na alaga ko si Lola. Oh, sige ma'am. Yes ma'am, no problem. What's that? Aha. I'm so tuts right now. Tissue, please. Here you go.
Prepared.
Wipes na lang para it's more social. Ah, yes. I'm a social mom, so I don't have any wipes there. We're all social this afternoon because we're speaking in English. Yes. Chay Moreno, not yet po. Bisitahin ko po si Leo Raninita sa coffee break ko po. Yes. And where are we now?
Ah,
Ina mag-free, sorry, nangungulit na naman ako. Change bedsheet mode na muna. Chay
we like
Moreno,
you that way,
tuloy po
Ate
kayo dito
Ina.
sa akin. Yes. Excited, haha, by Miss Bariotic is around. And Lavin is BG.
Thank you,
A dog
Kuya.
barking. Ate Angie, Bariotic is
That's my
around. Me
dog,
too.
mommy.
Excited. Nakakamiss ka po talaga. Okay. I will be live streaming after Annie
Oh,
after a long time. Oh, yeah. You've been gone for but just a week, right? I believe it's
a
just a
very
week.
long time.
For her, maybe it's a bit long time. Yeah.
Was it?
I felt like
No live
it's just a week.
streaming?
No live streaming for a week. I think. I'm not sure.
I think 2 weeks.
Shout out
Or
Cherry
let's let
Moreno by Bariotic
her.
is around. Hmm. Ate Angie Bariotic is around. Visit po ako later. Okay. Yes. Please do. We'll be there. We'll all be there after after Miss Annie's live stream. Aha, sige sige. Aha. Okay. Almost four. Really? 4 weeks? I didn't
Almost
know
four
that.
weeks with no live stream.
Really? I didn't notice. I thought it's just 1 or 2 weeks. But anyway, Miss Annie girl, kamukhaan niyo talaga si Luis de los Reyes. I'll check her out.
Luis de los Reyes.
Luis de los Reyes. Fangirl
Thank you,
thing.
Ma'am
Okay.
Che.
Matikas ako. BG here, mga hosts until end. Work mode po. Thank you very much, sir. Matikas
Thank
ako. Mariatik
you.
is around.
Thank you,
Ha
thank
ha
you.
ha. Okay, I guess that's it. I've read all the comments. Oh, here we go.
Yep,
And there's another one.
yep.
Aye, thank you, Ading Annie girl. The feeling is mutual. I like you too a lot. And with regards to Sir Richmond Academy,
Ah,
Academy language, actually it's a language academy, but still, yeah. I think I think about it first. Wahahaha. Thank you, Mamina.
pag-iisipan daw muna.
About the
Lagot ka.
duet. No, actually, I challenged her, but she was the
If
one who
she
refused.
likes you. Ah, really? It would have been
Uh-huh.
fun. Ate Ina, I hope you can make it happen with Sir Richmond.
I remember I actually invited her to have a duet, "Endless Love."
Wow, the song piece you have already mastered.
Not really master, but somehow familiar. BG lang po talaga nagtantrum na si Lola. That's okay, Ma'am Che.
No worries.
No worries.
Okay, Sir Richmond, do you think we're ready to
Yeah,
introduce our guest speaker?
yeah. Please do. Please do the honors.
Okay,
Or
so
you would like me
guys,
to do it?
again, okay.
Hmm. Okay, you're the
You
host.
do it. I'll send her the link and then you do it. You
Okay.
do the intro.
So, ladies and gentlemen, for those who are here, we would like to introduce you our dearest friend, and she is actually, for me, she is a legit YouTuber, and I've known her not for a long time, but just for a while. But ever since I've met her, I've learned so many things. Yeah, about being how to do proper vlogging, and basically about life. And then we kind of exchange a lot of motivational stuff. Mm. So it's my greatest pleasure to introduce to you Miss Angie, or her channel name is Bariotic is around. Is she ready now, ma'am?
Not yet. She's not yet here. We're waiting for
Timing
her
not
at
good.
the backstage.
Timing is not good. I already gave you
Okay,
some
but
details.
let's just
You want to do a
why don't
drum
I
roll?
there. She's here now. She's here now.
Okay.
Yeah, do the drum roll.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to introduce Barioticus around. Yes, please give a round of applause or warm welcome.
Yay! Where is mommy? There you go! Hello, mommy.
Hello,
You're on
everybody.
mute.
Hi!
Ah, there.
Narinig ako. Oh my God,
Yes,
I
I
feel like I'm so far away from where I am.
Yes.
Ayan! Hello, everyone! Just
hello, Miss
got
Angie.
so long. I haven't seen you guys. How are you doing? Hello,
We're
everybody.
doing great. We
Time
You're
to
miss
looking
you
smile
actually.
really,
and time
really
to
great.
shine.
Do you know that, mommy?
Good. I'm so
I miss
glad.
your smile on camera.
Yeah.
Thank you. I miss you guys. As I said before, 4 weeks. I have
Ah,
uploaded some vlogs, but really not live streaming. So after your live stream,
Uh,
I'm
uh,
going to do my live stream.
very live stream.
I'm so excited.
Yes, we will be there.
yes.
Oh,
And I'm
okay.
really, really happy and privileged that you're here
Oh,
giving your precious time for this live stream.
thank you so much for the invitation talaga. Okay, we're going to speak English here, right? It's going to be an English live streaming.
Nose bleeding time.
Yes, well, everybody has
Yeah,
to
yes,
prepare
yes.
the
Who wants to?
tissues. Well, I have my tempo. In German, it's called tempo. Yes, that's right.
Tempo.
Yeah. Um, thank you talaga. Thank you so much for the invitation. I have been so excited to be here. Pinaghandaan ko to ah.
Yeah, we've been talking about it for weeks, I believe.
I know. I
Me
even,
too. Me too,
like,
mommy Angie.
yes, I received your email today, just this morning when I got up, and immediately I read everything from the this is the schedule, this is going to how it's going to be. The flow is so fantastic, it's perfect. And my husband, I showed it to my husband, and I said to him, look at this. She's so organized. I like that, you know. And so
Really,
he said,
very organized.
impressive. Yes. Anyway, let me just adjust my seat because I'm a little bit low. Ayan. Kita nyo na, mukha na akong tao. Anyway,
Good.
continue.
Go
I'll be
ahead,
in the
mommy.
background and just listening.
You look taller. Mommy,
Yes. How was your
how was your
vacation?
vacation? Can you give us like a short summary of what happened?
Oh, okay. Well, the short summary is a long summary sometimes with me.
Mm,
Anyway, the vacation is fantastic. I'm going to have a lot of vlog about it. Yes, we went on tour. We went to East Germany and ended up in Prague in Czech
mm.
Republic, and then
Wow.
at the end of the holiday we were in Berlin. But there is something in my vlog that is a little bit sad.
Oh.
And I look forward to showing it to
Why?
you. You will see.
Mm,
It's a surprise. It's not about me. It's not about me, but it is a place that
Suspense.
it's sad. That's all I'm
Okay.
mm.
saying. But it
Suspense.
it involves so many things. So I just have
Mm,
to wait.
mm, mm.
Probably this Saturday, um, I will have the first upload of that holiday. So check it out.
Yes, we're excited to see that.
Yes, but otherwise, the holiday is fantastic. You know how we are in Germany. It's the same thing in Japan. You, like you work so hard,
Yep.
work, and then pleasure. When it comes to
Yep.
pleasure, you don't have to think about work. So yeah, it was fun.
Exactly.
So now it's back to work again for the next holiday.
The same mentality. Yes.
Yes. Is it me that
It's
echoes
it's
or?
Yeah, I can hear the
it's
echo
so
too. Yeah.
refreshing when I can't
Oh,
hear
you do?
anything. Why is that?
I don't have
Can't hear any
anything here.
echo.
Everything
Probably Miss
here.
Annie, you haven't opened what you call this?
Because
Did
mine
you
here is
open your
muted.
the main YouTube tab.
Open?
So you have to close the main YouTube tab,
Nah,
I believe.
it's not
So
on. Ah,
it's
okay.
not on.
Hello? Is it still there? I
Yeah, it's
did, I
still
did.
echoing. Anyway, so East also East Arayat.
Aw. Do I need to get out? I'm gonna get out of the stream first,
No.
I guess that's okay.
then I'll
That's
come
okay.
back.
You can proceed. Mm-mm.
Need to try that.
My,
Oh,
this
you
is
want to do
so
it?
Bearable.
wide. I can see.
Yeah, actually, it's the first time I've seen you a bit wider.
I
Why?
know.
I don't know why my shot is always close up like this. Actually, I
I have to
wanted
be
to see
very
why.
careful.
Why are you hiding something at the on the side?
I have to be very careful with my background because sometimes my son can come in here and he says to me, "Whoa!"
Ah, probably my
I
baby will be running
see.
inside here.
Yes, I'll be in the background. Annie, you're the host. We are just here to
Mm.
listen.
Right. Okay. So now again, we're gonna talk about YouTube as a business. As I've said, this is a very important topic for everyone. Even though you're a beginner or you're just thinking of starting a YouTube channel, or probably you've been in the YouTube business for as long as I don't know, months maybe. But I think this will be helpful to everyone. We're gonna hear Miss Angie's point of view as well as Sir Richmond's, and I'm gonna pitch in as well. And again, feel free to just ay, sabi ni RV Dar, hala pa si Alessandra De Rossi. Oh my gosh, Mommy Angie, you do look like Alessandra De Rossi. Do you know who
Allah,
she
that's
is?
who
Alexandra De Rossi.
who is
Alessandra De
Alexandra De
Rossi. Do
Rossi?
you know who she
Me too, I
is?
don't know.
No idea. Sorry,
Very
guys.
obviously
No?
not. I've
She's
been
a
gone in Philippines for 12 years, so
Filipina
I don't know.
actress. Okay. She's the
Oh
sister
my god.
of Asunta De Rossi. Anyway, but I'll show you a picture later, mommy. She's
Mm.
beautiful. She's actually beautiful. You do look like her. Okay, so going back, so we're gonna be discussing a few we're gonna be asking Miss Angie a few questions about we have prepared about YouTube, treating YouTube as a business and a successful business at that. Okay, so I'm gonna let Sir Richmond ask the first question. Do you mind, Sir Rich?
Okay. Mm,
Oh dear, this is gonna be a hot seat.
all right. So the first question, Miss Angie, is what basically comes to your mind when you
Yeah.
say YouTube is a business?
Oh, this is gonna okay.
Right. We actually discussed
Disclaimer,
about.
disclaimer. Before I say
Mm,
something, I just don't
mm,
want to be viewed as a guru, okay? Because just like you, like everybody else here, I am also starting with YouTube. I still have a lot to learn, but I will base my answer in my own experience, not in YouTube but outside.
yeah.
Because I have a business, I'm a businesswoman, and when you start a business in YouTube, for example, you have to ask always the very first question that you need to ask is this: what exactly is your purpose? Why you're opening a channel? What do you want to achieve as far as serving others is concerned? You see, that is the very, very first question.
Mhm.
What do you want? Not because of you, but because of always think about the others. So I think I've answered that one. Oh,
Right.
was it a good answer or bad?
I agree. I agree. So it's more on to serve others.
Okay, so all right, this is a very good question because whether you are in YouTube or outside YouTube, the very very core of this kind of like the core of your putting up a business is not because you want to accumulate.
Yep.
It's not about accumulation. It's always knowing that we are here on earth. We were put here not because for us, not because of others. So for me, when I say YouTube as a business, I always put that together parallel with mine. So I would say, like, I put up this business, and I look at all the needs of people. What do they need?
Mm-mm-mm.
What are the things that people, like, because we are all stressed out, there are so
Right,
many things
right.
that um we can say, this X, Y, and Z person, what is there that we can contribute in order to better their lives?
Lives.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
basically, give value to others.
correct, correct. Because for me, the way I look at YouTube, and even business outside, or even as an employee, you see, is I cannot take everything for me, because at the end of the day, it is not me that make me rich. It
Yeah.
is not me that make me successful.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it
Right,
is
right.
the others.
Others.
And it depends on how you deliver, then you get what you deserve, not the other
That's
way
true.
around.
I
That's
agree.
how I see it.
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
I hope I said it
Because
right.
Oh yes, yes, yes.
correct. Yes, yes, we
There is, sorry,
understood,
wait,
mommy.
wait lang, wait lang.
Actually,
There is an echo.
go, go, go.
This echo, I don't know, it's weird. Because I don't have anything
As
here. Everything is
in,
Me too.
closed here on my end.
I hope it's
Yes.
not on my.
wait, wait. I'll get.
Is there
Okay.
echo?
Hello, hello. Now it's okay. So I
It's
guess it's came
Annie.
from, yeah. Yes, it's Annie. Well, regarding what you said, I totally agree, Miss Angie. You know,
Yes.
it's actually how we deliver, ourselves towards other people, because that's going
Correct.
to be based on, how we earn, or how we get material things, is because how we give value towards other people.
Correct.
That's very important.
But the thing is that the way, another thing that probably that I could contribute is this. There's a lot of people that says I am an employee.
Employee. Mm-mm.
Okay. And I can only, because my salary is guaranteed that I'm going to get it at the end of the month, that I can only give the minimum that I can give.
Right. Right.
But if we think about our service, it is all business.
Mm,
If I am employed, I am trading my time for money.
that's correct.
And that is a business. If we take, if we see our dealing with our neighbors, for example, whether it is, if we are going to be paid monetarily, it's still service. Being
Mm-mm.
kind to other people is still service.
Right. It's give and
You
take.
see, it's a give and take. But it's better
Mm-mm.
for me. The best thing I could see is that in in YouTube, in anything, I think, is how what exactly, how much can you give without
Mm.
expecting you with
With
ego. That's
expecting, yeah.
how it. How much can you give? Yes. So my YouTube, for example, it's very simple. There's nothing there much. That's my niche. I go travel video, and sometimes
Mhm.
I do live streaming. I don't expect anything to, to, for people to have it really big in one go, because YouTube is it's a long haul, basically, put
Yep,
it that way.
that's
It's
true.
not like you start your YouTube and then tomorrow you be a multi
Mm.
million
Yeah,
subscribers. It doesn't work like that.
right.
You have to work hard.
Mm. Takes time and effort.
Correct.
That's very insightful.
So
Hello,
I think
is
I've
there still
answered
an
the
echo?
question.
Sorry, can you
No,
check,
no,
guys?
no, it's fine. Now it's fine.
Now it's okay. Now it's okay.
Yay.
There's still an
Okay,
echo.
thank God. So
Still
I just
echo.
want to adjust
Still.
that, mommy. I really still until now. I think I think I shouldn't be in this live stream, even though it's my channel. No, I'm kidding. Okay, I'll just let her reach one handle first, and I'll check my.
Okay, I'll take over.
Oh my gosh. This is
Yeah,
a
I
live
totally
stream.
agree. Yeah, totally agree, Miss Angie. So, okay, so I'll ask the second question.
Sure.
Mm, so, yeah, regarding that, so what is the importance of having this kind of mindset regarding what you said? How does it affect or our channel? Maybe for a new YouTuber
In what sense
regarding
you mean? What
right.
sort of a
So
mindset are you
regarding what
talking
you
about?
said that if you treat YouTube as a business, not like an employee or like that, or and if you give value towards other people, what would be on that kind having that kind of mindset in general. So how is it going to affect our channel,
Well, I don't. Oh, well, that is
or in your
is
case?
very. Yes, in my case, in my
Yeah.
case. Ah, okay. So we'll put it that because it's difficult. I cannot just say
Mm-mm-mm.
about other people's channel things like
Right.
that. Okay, talking about mindset, right? Is that what you're
Yep.
saying?
Mm-mm.
Okay, I think the first and foremost that we need to really understand is the value of being patient. It is so important. There is no such thing as shortcut in this world.
Yep.
Maybe if you get lucky that your videos are going to be viral in one
Viral.
go, well, that's a different story. The
Mm-hmm.
things happen sometimes by accident. Then again, I don't believe in accident. I think it happens
Luck.
so that it should
When you
be
say
like
accident,
that.
it means luck, right?
Exactly,
Uh-huh.
exactly. Or maybe there's a glitch in the system
And
that all
everybody's
of a sudden.
hoping, everybody's hoping for that, I believe.
Correct, correct.
Right.
But no, the patience is more important. Anything that we start in life, it has to be, there should be an element of patience in it, because
That's true.
to be impatient, you become frustrated,
Mm-mm-mm.
and then you will not be happy. A lot of people will say, I need to have x amount of subscriber, then I can see that I my channel is successful. But for me, success is not about the amount. Success is not about the manifestation of your desire. It's not how I
Mm-mm.
see it. Success for me is like when I have a task, however little that is, whether it's in YouTube, outside YouTube, inside my home, with my children, for example, within myself. If I start and I finish it, however little that is, that in itself is a success because you finished it. Now, having said that, when you finished it, ask yourself a very, very basic question and say, did I do well? Have I
Mm-hmm.
given my best?
Yeah.
And if it comes so that what comes back to you is little, I still appreciate the little, because without that little, you can never grow.
Mm-hmm.
It's like babies. You can't expect babies to grow in one go and become an adult and start,
Mm-mm.
I am this. So
Yeah.
everything, it, it's difficult. Look, I am not patient myself. There are moments when I can just like, I'm frustrated. I look in my YouTube channel, that's why it's not growing.
Mm-mm.
And yeah, so I also have to learn that as well. It's not that easy. It takes a lot of practice and a lot of thinking and basically
Patience.
changing your habit.
Mm-mm.
Yes.
So
Um.
basically, Miss Angie, you're saying is once you have this sense of satisfaction, that because you said that for you success is like this, and I believe we've discussed this before, I during your live stream, that success is subjective to each person,
Correct.
right? So from what I'm sensing is for you, for in general, is once you have this sense of satisfaction, whether if it's a big task or small, that is the definition of one of the definition of success.
Yes, in my case.
Mm-mm-mm.
In my case. Because for me is that success is individual.
Yep,
Your success is not my success, and my
that's
success is
correct.
not your success. So is Annie. Everybody's success is their own successes, basically. And I cannot just say, I'm more successful than you,
You,
because then you come to a point where you are now starting to compete with other people. And once we start that kind of mindset of competing and not thinking about what we can achieve within ourselves, then we have a big problem.
mm-mm.
Then we start to become bitter, become frustrated, become envious. So for me, it's just like I live my own world, and it doesn't really bother me if what people say to me,
Mm-mm.
as to, as long as I know within myself that I have not embarrassed anyone, I did not, I wasn't
Offended.
unjust to anybody. I do my business, and whatever comes, because I don't know, huh? For me, talaga, it's like I look at my situation in a sense that I want to make sure that God is happy with what I'm doing, because it all boils down to that, really. Whether you believe in God or not, the law is for everybody. The law of cause and effect is there.
Right.
You can't change it.
Mm-mm-mm.
Whether, you know, I think, yeah, that's a mindset. So that's how I
That's true.
see it with
That's true.
my YouTube. I ask and I ask, and you have to ask, and whatever it is that you ask will come back to you always, whether it is positive or negative. It will always come back. That
Mm-mm.
is
What you wish for
always
will always come,
yes. It's always the
especially if you wish
word
strong
that
enough.
I use the word sure ball,
Sure
guaranteed.
ball. Sure ball.
Yes,
Guaranteed.
guaranteed, regardless. Hello, we have a friend here in the house.
Hello, Sir Daily Buzz.
Yeah,
Buzz
hello
Daily.
everybody. Hello everyone. Ayos naman. Kumusta naman tayo dito? Hello there.
Hi,
We're okay,
nice
sir.
meeting you.
Sir, we're basically having a discussion here about how to treating YouTube as a business. So if you don't mind, we're
Hmm?
all gonna speak English in this live stream.
Yeah, it's okay. No worry.
Okay, good. Right. So I was actually asking Miss Angie about her mindset regarding, how she treats YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
How about you, sir? Sir Buzz Daily is also actually. How long have you been in YouTube? He's actually a friend of
Uh,
Jay Moreno.
It's about maybe 4 months. Yeah, 4 months. This coming September 10.
September 10. Okay. Okay, Miss
Mm-hmm.
Annie, you would like to ask the next question? I can you hear? She- She's basically in the background.
Hello?
Okay.
Is it okay now? I'm scared to speak, actually.
Why?
I might
Why?
ruin the whole
Why?
stream. Is it okay now? Is it better?
Sure.
And that was okay. That was okay.
Are you sure? Okay. So I'm actually quite refreshed by mommy's answer a while ago from the very first question, even because many of us, including me, actually, honestly, when I went into this to this like having a YT channel, and then people told me that I'm gonna make money out of it. So the last thing,
Mm-hmm.
that would come to my mind is to evaluate how I can use my channel for the purpose of others. So echo, basically, okay, echo what Mommy Angie said. That
Mm-hmm.
we really need to determine our purpose as to why we start our channels in the first place. So yes, we will be
Mm-mm.
getting in or gaining money along the way, views and all, but it's not the one thing that would get us further in this journey. As in, if we're gonna treat this as a business, as mommy Angie said, we have to think of our viewers as clients and customers and just just think about what they need, what they want, right?
Mm-mm.
So with that kind of mindset, it would help us to be more successful as to of course how our viewers um like us or dislike us. But I would like to ask a follow-up question with that, mommy. For example, so we're in the business of serving our viewers, like catering to their needs, etc. But where do you get the sense of like not really taking in all the dislike you? Where do you draw the line of
Uh,
serving them as your customers, but not really?
Mm.
Did that make sense?
I did not get the question very clearly.
Okay, let me repeat the question. I
Again,
Can
just
you repeat the
okay.
question
So,
again?
mommy, for example,
mm,
okay. So you mentioned that we need to cater to our viewers as our customers slash clients, but also where do we draw the line when it comes to what do you call this, considering their opinions, their comments, and maybe those who dislike videos, and maybe those who are bashing us.
It's none of your business. That is my straightforward answer. It is none of your business. Do the right thing. If they bash you, if they thumbs down you, if they judge you, you always have to go back again. Where where are you in this process? That is the big question you always ask yourself. Where are you in this process? If you put the law of cause and effect on your door, on your mirror, on your wall, and you know and you understand that, you will never be afraid of anybody telling you off. Never. It will not affect you whatsoever. Yeah. So if people say to you, I don't like your video, then you ask yourself a question. Yes, what did I do wrong?
mm,
How am I going to improve it? Okay. Did I do it right?
Right, right.
Have I given my best?
Mm.
that's
You
correct.
you alone can know it. You can never please anybody.
Anybody? Yeah.
Now remember, I've always said this to my husband, when
Right.
we're discussing sometimes. I said, the universe, he doesn't like monopoly. There's no such thing as monopoly. You can never say to yourself, I can accumulate everything, I'll do everything and take everybody in my YouTube channel and I'll leave everyone for dead. It doesn't work like that. You see? Because each and every one of us has a talent. You have a talent, Rich has a talent. What's his name again? Hello, what was the
Buzz
other call?
Daily.
Buzz Daily has a talent. And the law of attraction is you can't attract everyone to
Everybody.
yourself. Nothing. So if you understand that, what
Right.
is your
Right.
business to worry about what other people think about you? Really, give your best. Do the right thing. Be honest. Be authentic, and most importantly, be yourself.
So,
That's all. You can never please anyone. There will always be people who are going to tell you how bad you are. There will be people that are going to gossip you. As long as you don't do what they're doing, you're fine. None of your business. That's all I'll say. Straight.
good answer, actually.
I did I answer it correctly ba?
That's right.
Talaga. Kaya that's why I always say keep smiling. If they don't like you, keep smiling. It's fine.
Can I ask Sir Buzz Daily?
I think
Sir,
I think it will.
regarding the same question.
Go, Sir Richmond.
Yeah.
Can you answer the same
Go, Sir
question
Rich.
regarding that? What do you do with negative people like bashers? How would you deal with those commenters, negative people? I'm sure you've had those before or a couple of times. So how do you deal with that situation?
Yeah. Usually, for me, I don't deal it to be as I always receive some buzzers, especially even my
Mm,
live and even before during my podcast in other also platform. But I don't did like negativity in my part. I deal as like I use it as my. I will do more, but like for example, because we cannot please other people because there's a lot of people with different kinds of personality, different
that's
kinds
right.
of you know opinions and also
Mm,
reactions with about what we are doing.
mm,
But I always treat them like it's my what do you call this? I don't know. I cannot find the word itself, but it's okay.
mm,
Because we cannot in any kind of discussion, or maybe if we do some content or videos and some people are visiting there and they can comment because they are expecting something for us to deal with and to do with more things to be facilitate our viewers or whatever it is. But it's a part of the development as using social media in
mm,
this kind of platform.
Mm. Right.
Every one of us, we have our own kind of expertise, things that we can share with our viewers.
right.
But something that you cannot do something which is the only thing that they wanted to do for yourself. I mean, to do for your
Mm,
platform, because you are not. I mean, you are not also. I mean, being particular with that what they wanted to do for you. So it's for you. It's having fun,
mm, mm,
something that you can share it to them, because it's
mm,
also hard for you to realize or take something that, like for example, if I want to show this one to my followers or something like that. But sometimes also it is because one mind is working. You can just only focus the things that you're aware with and the things that you know with. Some other things that only you come up with if there is some commentaries or there is some reactions with our viewers who always go with if every time that we have something like this. I don't want to mention everything, maybe because it's not uh, it's not allowable. But then if you treat yourself, like for example, if someone saying that, oh, that's not the way it is, you should do like this, you should do like that, and you will be distracted. The thing you do with this platform is just to have you another outlet. If you have extra time, and if you have thing that you do outside of your work, like if you're working, so if you have extra time, so you just release also some of your stress, maybe, or sort of. Some are doing like because they think that they can earn money beyond of this platform. Most of them because they are not usually fully aware with regards about the duties and responsibilities. If you are here, it's something not like that, because we all know, as of all of us, if you don't work hard with this, and then you cannot earn something,
mm,
because this is not just something that if you put there and then let the system itself work. No, you yourself You have to work for it. You have
You
to
have to
find
put it
ways.
in
You
work.
have to think of it. That yeah, exactly. You have to think with regards about your target audience, not only the audience, but of course location. If you really like, if you're going to focus this one as your main source of income, so you have to study all of it. You have to study what is the business inside because there might be something that you are not aware with, and you will be just disappointed. It is because you think that these things are easy, very easy, that if you're just making like this and share it to anyone and just put it on your channel itself, how I mean, even though you have thousands of contents that you place it, you put it there, but it's also nonsense because you don't know what is the audience, I mean, looking for of your channel itself. I mean, the way you present, the way you should be consistent also, not just like changing and changing. You find with something like that because people cannot be, realize it easily. What is what do you want him to share with them? What is something on you that they're going to know about it that they can also share based on experiences, based on the things that you presented to them. So you should focus, not just like changing and changing, keep changing your content. Like with our main host Raymond, he's focusing about advocacy
She's the
like
main
this.
host, actually, Sir Daily. Miss Annie Girl is
Who
the
who's
main
the main
host.
host?
Miss Annie Girls, this is her
Ah,
LS.
sorry.
I am
I
just
thought.
the co-host.
Oh, sorry, Anna girl.
I'm just
Sorry.
inviting her
So
to
that's
co-host. Anyways, thank you very much, Sir Daily.
wow.
So I'd like to ask the next
Mm.
question. Miss Annie, would you like to do that? I believe we are on the number three.
Okay. Sure. Okay. Miss Angie, I think you're thinking in there.
Ako
All
na
right.
naman.
We
O
are
sige.
on number three. Okay.
Number three.
Hold
What
on.
was the number three?
Loading. Number three. Hold on.
Okay. Would you like me to ask instead? Is it still loading?
Sir Richmond, I can't look.
Okay.
I
Okay.
can
I'll do
look
it.
for it. Yes,
All right. All
please.
right. So the third question, Miss Angie, or guys, is in your opinion, what should be this is for ourselves. What should be our basic capital in starting a YouTube as a business?
Oh, yeah. For
Mm.
me is first of all, your talent. You need to look at yourself in the mirror and you say, what is my talent? What is it that I want to do that I truly love? That it doesn't matter if people don't like it. I know that I like it. Because I believe that if you love what you do, no matter what happened and you're doing the best you can, people will like you regardless. There will
Mm-mm.
always be people that are going to be attracted to you. So that's how I see it. Your talent.
Your talent. So that is your
Ask
main
yourself,
capital.
what is your talent? What is it? Just
Mm-mm.
like Mr. Buzz was saying, you know, okay, I give an example. When I started my lives, my YouTube channel, I have absolutely no idea what I wanted. Okay, so when I was in Switzerland, I think I told this story already. When I was in
Right,
Switzerland,
right,
when I
right.
was having my holiday there with my brother-in-law, I was saying to him, how about this? So I put my first, like videos, and I did not know. I went, like I go places here in Germany and I put it up, and it's still not like, I don't know what exactly is my niche. And then I realized, even with my live streaming, I have absolutely no idea what to do. You see, because it is so confusing. You don't know. You put yourself in a situation where you try this one, you try that one, you try anything, and then one day you realize, oh, this click. this is what I can do. Just like you, Richmond, you see, you're a language teacher, you're English teacher, and that is what something that you can offer outside. So you focus on that niche. So in my situation, as I said before, I was a little bit, not a little bit, I was confused. I did not know. Yeah. So now I asked my husband is always the one that I ask question. And I said to him, what exactly can I do? And he says to me, well, might as well dance or smile
That
or
means you're a
whatever.
good dancer. So we can assume that
Yes.
you're a good dancer, Miss Angie.
Oh my God. He said, dance on your chair.
Well, dance on the
That's what
chair.
I
Well, I've
meant.
seen you dance at least your hand gestures when whenever you hear
Yeah.
your
So
favorite song, your favorite
that's
music.
right. So slowly but surely, I realized that because I travel a lot, during my holidays. So I thought, why not, you know, try to show Germany to people. What
Mm-hmm.
exactly is that country? I want everybody to see that kind of like vlogs and things like this.
Mm,
So that's when I started my niche, which is travel. Now the only problem I have is my time. I am
mm,
extremely busy, and I have to make sure that everything is so organized so that at least I could upload one video every week consistently.
consistently. Mm.
Yes. So to come back to that, it's always,
Oh,
ask yourself, what is your talent?
talent.
And I have quite a lot of, young people come to me and I say to them, what do you want to be when you grow up? And they always say, I don't know. I do not exactly know what my talent is. And I said, I was once upon a time like that when I was young. I did not know anything about what I can offer, what was my talent. But as I grew older, I realized the only way you can find your true talent is when you do something that you forget to eat your lunch.
Mm, I get it
That
because you.
you can continue working even 24 hours if your body can hold on without getting tired.
Something that you combine it with passion.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes. That's how I see it. That is where your talent is. And when you
Mm-mm.
find that one, swim and keep swimming. And if people don't like your talent, so be it. It's fine. Keep swimming.
Miss Annie girl, I'd like to ask you the same question, if you don't mind, host. How about for you? What would be your consider your basic capital when you started YouTubing or before you started YouTubing?
Why are you questioning me? I'm the main host.
Yeah. Oh, no, as of now, I'm the main host because you're
Yeah.
because your internet is slow
It's still my show.
and you're below now. You're below the screen now.
Is
So
it? Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Okay.
just
Um,
very quick answer. Mm. Share your thoughts.
I actually want to answer that. Huh? I actually want to answer that by also directing the answer to all three of you. The question rather to all three of you. Like so Miss Angie pointed out a really important capital, which is our purpose, our talent, the skills we have, that we
Skills,
want to
yeah.
share to the world, and something that we really love and makes us happy. But of course, when it comes to the technical stuff, like for example, invest in a good camera, and then but basically these are just all, they can be replaced, they can be bought in the long run once you have already,
Mm.
once you have money, but you can start anytime. But what I'm saying is, we in order to do all these things, Sorry, I'm not really feeling well right now. Okay, so in order to do all these things, I have to invest in a very good camera, in my internet provider. What else? A good laptop, maybe. So, what about all of
Mhm.
you three guys? Um, what kind of material things did you invest on once you started your YT
Okay.
journey?
Yeah, Miss Angie.
Can I answer first?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Um, everyone in this world basically has, how we call it in German, we call it handy, a cell phone.
Mm.
There is no need. There is no need to have the most expensive gadget to start your YouTube channel.
That's
Use
true.
your mobile phone. It is not. It's just like taking photos. If we understand, there's a lot of good photographers out there. If I if I look at them, I would say I am going to buy the most expensive Hasselblad camera that costs 150,000 euros, then I will give you the best photo. No, it is not the camera. Again, you go back to your talent.
Balance.
Because
Right.
even if you have a small handy or CP and you know that you're good at what you're doing, that mobile phone is enough.
Right. You can make good use of
Yes,
it.
exactly. So when I started my YouTube, be honest, I start with my little handy.
Actually,
I
I'd
think,
like to share something. This one, the one that you see here, this is the only thing that I use for
Mm-hmm.
filming. Yeah, some
yes,
people would say, "Oh, Sir Richmond, your videos are have good quality. What are you using? What program are you using?" I'm just using this iMovie. I edit it
Mm-hmm.
everything on the phone and upload it on the
Mm-hmm.
internet.
see,
I use the PC only for live stream,
Yeah.
but for uploading content, everything is here.
there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Even if even though that's okay, let's say it's an iPhone 11, but I used to have iPhone 7. I started with that, but
Yeah.
still, like Miss Angie said, it doesn't matter what the quality of your phone. It's how you use it.
Yeah,
Correct.
exactly. Correct.
It all
How
boils
about
down
for
to
daily?
talent.
Usually, it's good. I agree with you. If you have something like at least a good quality video, whatever cell phone it
Mm,
is, the thing is you have to start because
Correct.
what is the use of those very expensive items that you have, very luxurious studios that you have, but you didn't start.
right,
So that's the main thing. Because if you just like only depending that you can have a good quality videos that you have, well, that's not the main point. The main
right.
thing is that what content that you can share to your viewers.
Mm-mm,
What is the thought there? The thing also is that you have a courage to do such thing that unlimited, something that you have to begin with. You have to encourage yourself to do something that's you beyond your ability, that maybe just only sleeping on the other side, but you didn't know that you have some kind of talents
right.
that's
Hidden
something like
talent.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and of course if you are there, so you have also a perseverance to continue things that you do,
Mm-mm,
because sometimes we feel like, oh, why am I doing these things which is it's not my routine usually, and then you feel like something that you did not achieve, that you are looking for something, and then you feel like you are discouraged. So you have to teach yourself, to do something continuously even though you did not get right now, but in the long run, because you have to think in the plan 10 years from now, 5 years from now. You cannot get something easily, just only clicking on your hand, a blink of an eye. So you have to be patient enough, especially doing this, because if you are not patient, then might be change your attitude, and then you change on another platform, because you know you don't have something that, even though you struggle so many things, and then you feel you also have a difficulties on doing this, because sometimes we stuck on what is my title on the next day? What am I do in the next couple of days? I already done on this section. So you have to continuously thinking about things that you will do in order just to cater your viewers, in order to give them something that, they are amazed and they are, being as a followers like me, uh, like this kind of platform. I'm really, I love to appreciate and join with because, it's something that you can learn. I mean, out of my space because I'm doing every day just only in the office and then I'm not going outside and then to tackle something which is out of my daily routine. It's something like that. So
So,
hope
Sir
that
Daily, based from the question, your answers is first is you're telling us that your basic, your capital should be confidence to
yeah,
start
yeah,
doing it and
exactly.
perseverance to continue what
Perseverance.
you have started.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that's good. Yeah, let me just proceed to the next question if you don't mind. So the next question would be number four. I believe Miss Annie is not feeling well, so I'll take
Oh,
over
poor
from
thing.
here.
Mm-hmm.
So, what are the facts? What are the factors that we should definitely consider regarding monitoring our YouTube as a business? So, as you know, how would we measure? How would we have a metric when it comes to our YouTube channels? How would you measure, Miss Angie? Would you like
Measure
to
your
go first?
pulse.
Your
Measure your
pulse,
pulse. The pulse.
Mm-hmm.
meaning to
The
say your
pulse.
stress.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is how you measure. No, really. No, joking aside, okay.
Uh,
You have to, for me, in my case, I have to, it is so hard sometimes not to get frustrated, okay?
mm, mm, mm,
It is not easy. And there are moments in time where you can say exactly what Mr. Buzz says,
Mm-hmm.
what am I doing this? Is it worth it? But
Yeah.
then
that's true.
again, yeah, is it worth it? But then if you think, if you see the end, basically you live in the end by seeing your fruit by your hard work now in the end and seeing that goal, then you will say it's worth it. I'll continue. God give me the
Mm-hmm.
strength because you cannot do it on your own, You can't do it on your own. You have to have faith that you can continue because sometimes, unforeseen things can happen. We may get sick, then
Right.
we cannot continue. But we have to, do it well. I live in the now, basically. You see,
Mm-hmm.
that's my motto. I live in the now. I enjoy the now. What happened in 2 minutes? I don't know. I'm not going to think about that. In the meantime, I'm here, for example. Yeah, I am with you. I'm joining this live streaming and I'm enjoying it. And it's the same thing with my YouTube. However it happens, whatever comes with it, whatever the result, as long as you give your best. Again, it boils down to mindset, it boils down to your decision, it boils down to just taking the risk, calculated risk and everything, and making sure that you are organized enough that in the event that things can, when there is a kind of
Unfortunate. Yeah.
unfortunate events that can happen, that you are ready for it.
Mm,
You see, I always see YouTube in a material sense that there is no forever, but it is so important just to test yourself because YouTube is like testing yourself. Am I going to
Mm-hmm.
jump into the water or I'm going to stay in my comfort zone? Indecision is like staying in my comfort zone. I'm not going to do that, to do this kind of thing because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the most used word for alibi is what if.
mm-hmm.
It's always the what if. What if I start this and then you have all the excuses from behind, like tugging along this the excuses. What if they will not like my video? What
Mhm.
if I start this? What if people will laugh at me? What if they're going to give me a thumbs down? What if this and so on? Everything that goes. But then again, you can change that what if into positive. What if I start this YouTube and then bam, everybody likes my channel. You see? What if I'm going to have this content that everybody's going to be happy? Those are the kind of things that we need to focus our mind always to the positive. You
Mhm,
see?
mhm.
Did I
So that
answer
is
it
how,
right, or maybe I went
yeah,
go
I kind of
somewhere?
like understood, but you're basing it on, you measure your the success of your channel based on your feeling or your
My
mindset,
pulse,
your
my pulse,
pulse.
and the
Yes,
mindset,
right.
and the
Mm-hmm.
mindset. The minute there is that negative, like when you have your live streaming, and then all of a sudden you see thumbs down,
Mm-hmm.
it stumbles you. I be honest, it stumbles me in spite of the fact that I'm trying to be positive as much as I can. It
Mm-hmm.
stumbles you because it is painful. It hurts you. Not your ego, but it hurts you in a sense that have I not delivered good enough? You
Mm-hmm.
see? But in my case, when I do live stream and I see this thing, I completely ignore it as if it does not exist. And I look
Mm-hmm.
and see myself. I said, keep on, have fun. You see? And again, go back to the situation where if we put ego first, you will always get hurt.
Yeah. Mm-mm-mm-mm.
That's how I see it. So I don't care. I mean, if people think I am 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's fine. If they say this and this and this and this, it's fine. It always comes back to you. It boils down
Mm-mm.
to your own mindset when you look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, who am I? What can I deliver? It's always the same. Really. It doesn't matter what other people say.
Mhm. Interesting. How about Sir Daly? If I would ask the same question, so yeah, now question number 4. What are the factors that we should consider regarding monitoring in the light of YT as a business?
Well,
If
this
you
is
want to go
quite
technical, you can do. If you want to,
this is quite like amazing question because none of all YouTubers are usually understand about that question
that's
because
true.
they did only just only because they know that's something that they can get from there.
Yeah.
But the main thing is
Mhm.
that when you start from there, because you start giving time, you have to manage your time, and also not only time, but of course you get something that from your pocket you need to spend financial on it. And
Mhm.
of course, when you do that, look something this one as your own business. So you have to look for also for your financial statement because sometimes you need also to compete one another. Because
Mhm.
if you don't do that to research something, it's something that you're out of other one are doing very well and you're not the same with them.
Mhm.
And beyond that, when you think about measuring success, even small or big business, you need to have you need to spend money, right? So it's very
Mhm.
important when you do this. Don't only limit something that you can spend, but it's up to you, whatever available that you have,
Mhm.
because you need also to also to consider that when you start it, you buy gadgets, you buy something, develop something your place that also being good when others looking on your when you're doing presentation or you're doing live stream. So that's also very important. Now you have to monitor if your audience are also reacting something that you show to them. The average of how many viewers that you get in every day. Is there something coming every day or just only the same people who are coming every time that you do live stream. So you have also to monitor if your viewers are also satisfied with what you do every time that you share it from them. Okay,
Analytics.
yeah, that's analytics. So you have to also consider that not only just it is because you love things to do it, but of course you have to do something to monitor whatever it is, every angle of the things that you do, the average of how many, I mean, every day or not every day, or you can do like every week or every month. If there is something, another additional on your analytics or something, you have to study. Because if you're just
Mm-mm.
doing it, not studying about the result of what you do, it's something like you do for nothing because you don't know
Right.
what exactly I mean things like in analytics that you have to improve.
Right. That's true.
So you have also to focus in order for you to gain something because if you're just depending because you are confident enough, then how would you success with that? With only confident
Mm-mm.
that you have. But of course you are not also examining that you what you gain every time that you share or every time that you with them. What's something that you get from them or after that? And then you have to stay with them what market that you have. So after analyzing everything you have to assess on your expectation also. What do you expect when you start? What do you expect when you're in the middle? And what do you expect when in times that when you're planning something like this? So you have expectation. So don't go out on your expectation because when you're already out of your expectation, then you're out of your business. So
Mm-mm.
something that you have also to focus. You need to have something like, for example, if you start a business, you have something. If where are you now? What do you achieve? Or this is there anything that you already achieved? Because you have to make a plan. Business without planning is nothing
Right.
because this is a business. So
Mm.
when you do something, you have to start with a little bit planning, and then you have to something that you have to evaluate. Is there something that you already achieved with it? Because without doing that, you are out of focus. So it's very important. That's only way can what I can add for.
Yes, Miss Angie.
All right. In line with that focus that Mr. Buzz is saying about, planning. I tell you, I had a client once upon a time. Oh, wait, last year. He came to me and he says, "I'm quitting my job to go full time YouTubing." Okay, fantastic. I said, "Wonderful. Go for it if and only if you have enough buffer to cover your life, because YouTube is not something that you can say, I'm going to make it and get a salary in 2 days."
Mm.
So
Yeah.
everybody that is in YouTube basically have job outside YouTube.
Supposedly, yes.
If you're going to stay home and say, I'm going to quit my job, if you say to yourself, I'm going to quit my job and I'm just going to do this YouTube, you're going to shoot your own foot.
Yeah.
Not going to happen. You're going to starve, because not everybody, because, everything starts from. So the way I look at it is this, again, when it comes to what Mr. Bus is saying, to be, to focus and to plan, is YouTube is another stream of income.
Mm.
Have
Shouldn't be
the
the main.
It shouldn't be the main. It shouldn't be, unless you can justify to yourself that now is the time I can quit my job
Job.
because I'm earning a lot
A lot.
by just doing YouTube. So that's my contribution. Icing on the cake,
Hmm.
basically, and let
Practically,
it grow.
it's the same thing with me, actually. When I started YouTubing, I didn't actually expect to earn money from here. It's
Mm,
just basically, my initial plan for the YouTubing is just to just to show people what I can do is actually promoting my online business, my online
Correct.
coaching, right?
Yes.
And eventually I got some attention. People started to recognize my talents and like that. And then I
Nice.
said, okay, why not? But I'm
Mm.
not going to, you know, like I said, quit my teaching business and
No.
YouTube. That's
No
correct.
way.
Right? It
No.
becomes successful someday. Who knows? Okay, perhaps
Yes.
that would be like that. But yeah, like
Yeah.
Sir Dale said, you have to also, yeah, make a plan and
Correct.
then measure everything,
Right.
and don't just don't just leave it to luck or
Mm.
bahala na, right? Mm.
Mm.
Yeah.
Basically,
Mm.
interesting.
Sorry, marami akong customer.
Okay, no problem. Okay, so let's proceed to the next question. Okay, this is going to be an interesting question. So the fifth question, Miss Aniger, could you please highlight?
Hey, Annie, this is your LS. You're supposed to be doing this.
No, she's not feeling well.
Oh.
She just got sick recently. Okay, so the next question, as you can see here, what can you say about Filipinos and the way they do business? Okay, and what are the some of the negative business habits that we must change, based from your opinion? Lady first.
My opinion. Okay. All right. What can you say about Filipinos and the way we do business? The way
Mm,
you do business. Ah,
yeah, because since you are in Germany, and I believe you've stayed there for many years, so you got accustomed to the how they do business in Germany. So
it's completely different, I must
right.
say.
So
It's like day
how would
and night.
day and night?
Yeah, okay. I'm talking in general. In general.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not trying to say Filipinos are bad in business, okay? Because everybody have different culture. You have
Mm-mm.
to go back again to the cultural traits in each nation, each people. Like in Germany is
Mm-mm.
completely different. In the Philippines is different. Now I can only talk about the Germans. The way we deal business in German is completely
Right,
different. It's really like clockwork. You see, it's like it has to be symmetrical, everything to the
right.
point, to the T. In the Philippines, I've noticed that. Okay, again, disclaimer, I'm not against anybody here. I don't want to be bashed or anything, but this is only an observation. We
Mm-hmm.
tend to live one day millionaire, okay? And the worst thing that I have noticed is the the the, the utang.
Utang
We,
system, yeah.
yes, we are so good in doing utang. And
Mm-mm.
that is scary. For me personally, yeah, it's scary. So, yeah, and Filipinos are somehow, not all, okay, I'm not saying everyone's the same, only as an observation, we tend to be good at doing shortcuts.
Shortcuts. Mm-mm.
We like shortcuts. We are so impatient and we want to immediately show to the world how successful we are. You know, by showing off, we are good at showing off. That's my observation. You have to have this so that people will think you are that. You have to do that so that people think, oh, she has plenty. And one of the things that I really, really observe that is scary for me as as a person, yeah, when if I have a child who happen to be 1 year old and have a birthday, and I'll invite everybody in the community, and I'm going to get into a loan just to have that birthday party for 1 year old, that for me is scary
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
because that 1 year old kid really does not know the birthday party. You see, again, I'm saying it in a pragmatic. I'm saying this in a very pragmatic way because I'm not like that. I don't celebrate birthday. If I have to, I go to a restaurant and I invite people that is close to me, my family, and that's it. But this is the culture in the Philippines. You can't change that.
Mhm.
But there is always a consequence behind when we go into debt and make the utang just to please our neighbor. And we are very much people pleaser. Look, I went to Berlin like last week. I was in Berlin and I was in a restaurant. And this is very interesting because I met this Filipino in a Filipino restaurant. There's only I think two or three Filipino restaurants in the whole of Germany that I know of, and the three of those are in Berlin. So I was in Berlin, and I was talking to these two Filipino guys. They were new to the country, and they were so shocked. And they said, "Oh, um, my work is so difficult here in Germany because you know, um, they treat us really not nice, okay? Because like because we are so friendly. That is the positive side of the Filipinos, the friendliest people ever." And so these two guys, I was talking to them. I said, you need to stand your ground and say no. You see, and you say, don't don't treat me like as if I'm your slave, something like that. But the trait again is the trait is because we like to please other people.
That's true.
And if we have that kind of habit and mentality of pleasing others, then you will never know what you want anymore. You can never stand in your own and toss to and whatever, like the wave,
Manipulated, yeah.
you cannot go to your goal because I need to please this one, I need to please that
Right.
one. And it is the attitude that I have noticed as a person. Again, back to the business, shortcut. Not
Shortcut.
everybody, not
Mm-mm-mm.
everyone. I'm not saying that all, because even here in Germany, we also have people that have that kind of mentality of shortcut. So that's
Having
my take on that one.
shortcut and having immediate pleasure or something like that.
Yes, immediate pleasure without working hard.
Right.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, but again,
Mhm.
coming back to these two people that I met, that I met in Berlin when I was there, it's like they're so nice. Filipinos are so nice, hardworking, very hardworking, and reliable.
Yeah.
But this people pleasing kind of mentality we have, and if we are, like, for example, when we are here on YouTube and you have all the guests are Filipinos, they expect you to do things. And if you are not careful, you're gonna jump and say, you follow what they say. Ugh. And then they will judge you and they will say to you, "Oh, you're this and that's, you're suplada, whatever." I'm sorry, it doesn't work like that. If you want to make it in life, you got to stand your ground, and you
Right.
need to know what you
That's
want,
true.
where you're going. You
You cannot
see?
please everyone, like you said. You cannot please everyone anyway.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mm. Very good. Very insightful. How about Sir Daily? What is
Well,
your opinion regarding with that? We are right. You are now in the Middle East, I believe.
yeah, yeah. I'm in the Middle
Okay.
East.
Anyway, as your opinion, if you would compare or just based from your, I know I guess you are a business person as well. But in your opinion, what are the things that the negative traits that how not negative, both positive and negative, but when it comes to negative, what are the things that we should change as a habit when it comes to doing business?
The first thing that we should change as Filipino nationality, as Filipino people, is our attitude doing business or the way we educate ourselves is starting from the very beginning with our kids.
Mm-mm,
Correct.
mm-mm,
Because
mm.
the thing
That's
is, in
true.
the Philippines, we nurture our kids to focus on their study, to, you know, have a good job and go in other
Mm-mm,
country.
mm-mm.
But in other country, they develop their kids to do the business in their own country, not to go in the other country. So the main thing is
Right,
that the attitude.
Correct.
right.
And
Very
as
true.
a yeah, and also we always do things like we feel like because Filipino national are fully emotional person,
Very
Yes,
true.
emotionally
yes.
attachment.
Yes, yes,
Because
Mm-mm,
yes.
we believe in always saying that pakikisama,
Mm.
mm-mm, mm-mm.
and we easily offended with if we heard something because in doing business we always say that you need to make it pakikisama. It is because
Mm,
you're afraid to lose the business. But in
mm.
another country, I don't care who you are. If you go, then go. I don't care. I can
Right,
find another customers that
Correct.
be willing.
right.
You
Very
have to
true.
strong. The thing is that you don't have strong ability to decide whether the loss or not.
Yes.
When we decide something, Just be responsible with what you decide. You have to deal. We have to deal. We have you have to. It's like a game. When you lose, then you lose. I don't
Mm-mm.
care about it. It's already done. When you
Right.
win, and then you win. It's something like that because other nationality they think Filipino, we don't have a strong personality to decide things because we're always afraid.
Very
Maybe
true.
we lose our
Very,
job,
very,
Mm-mm.
very
especially when
true.
you do in other country. We always
Very
place,
true.
oh, no worries, sorry, thank you something. Okay, I will do this. No,
No,
what is what the description that you have? That's the only thing that you do. Don't do anything that beyond of your ability, beyond
correct.
of your expectation. Seems doing like a business.
Yes.
You
Okay.
need to learn,
Yes.
something
In
that.
my yeah,
Mhm,
in my situation, I'm a Filipino, okay? Of Filipino Australian. I work with a lot of Germans. Okay, I
mhm,
deal with a lot of Germans with my work. And
mhm,
Germans are very, very direct kind of people.
mhm,
They have no qualms saying, I don't like you if they don't like you. But just the way they are. That's their culture. Okay.
yeah.
If you give a service and they don't like it, they'll tell you, I don't like it. However, there are people also, even here, that are not happy with things. Yeah. It's normal. So I give you an example. Yesterday, I had a client, and so we did everything correct with her, and still not happy. And for me, I am not going to stress over it if she's not happy. My stunt is like this: I give you my best. You like it, take it. You don't like it, go.
It's all
I'm
right.
not going to
Mm.
cry over it. I'm not going to cry over it. Well, and besides, I said, this is it's always my stand in dealing with a lot of people is this: I'll give you my best even if it cost me money. It's fine because
Mhm,
I want you to go out happy, not because I want to please you,
mhm,
but because I want to give to you my service. If you don't like it, you can go easy. No cry. We don't cry here in Europe, especially in
mhm,
Germany, if we lose a customer, because we know that next time there's somebody coming. That's how it is. So if you are confident and you know exactly what you want, you will never be afraid because there's always plenty.
mhm,
It's always plenty. And that is the problem I think that I have noticed with our countrymen, the Filipino, is because of our limiting mindset. We are
Mm.
mhm,
so afraid to lose one because we're so focused on that one, we don't realize that there's always nine
Always
out
a lot.
there
Right.
waiting. So what we do is that we have this one, we cherish this one, we please everything that we can do anything if need be a slave for this one
It's
without
like this
mhm,
realizing that
finite mentality.
exactly,
mhm,
without thinking that there's nine out there that you can still serve. So don't worry about the one. Serve the nine. And if it happens so that the nine disappears, you have one. And this one can bring you 10. And that is how I see it. It's the law of averages, you see. So I don't know. I mean, this is the kind of thing that I see. So
Mm-mm-mm.
sometimes it can come across this is a Filipino here. Sometimes they will see that I come across as somebody that is, oh, she doesn't care. Oh, who is she? Not like that.
Mm-mm-mm.
Not like that.
the main
You
thing is
see?
that they were always protect their reputation in a business,
Yes. Well,
something that we don't
that is
have.
also good. It's the rep. Okay, give you Mercedes Benz for example. Mercedes Benz, the star, the emblem is not there for a reason. They
Mhm,
had a lot of saying to themselves, you see, if you don't like my product, go away. I'm not going to please you. I'm going to make sure that my product is so good that even if it
mhm,
costs you a lot of money, you have no excuse not to buy it because of our reputation. You
Mm.
see?
yeah, the thing also is that when we do a business in our culture, we always ask for, can you give me a little bit percentage to lower the
Oh,
price?
Just
No, in
ah,
other country there's none. Whatever
no,
the
no,
price
no,
is
no, no.
there, the
No,
price
no,
is
no, 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 no.
fixed. But we as
Exactly.
Filipino, oh, that's so expensive. Can you make it like I will buy more? It's something like that. If you can give
Mm,
me a little bit percent. No,
uh-uh.
Probably
No.
we got that from the Chinese.
It's very oriental though. The
Yeah,
yeah,
bargaining is
yeah.
oriental. If you go
it's
to
an
the Middle
Oriental
East,
thing
people
I
are
heard.
going to bargain to you. Sometimes it's so funny because you go visit in the Middle East and then you buy something and they will say to you, "Are you buying that? Not like paying it. Aren't you going to bargain? What's wrong with you? You need to bargain. You need to bargain. Otherwise, it's culture again." I don't know
Yep.
about in the Middle East where Mr. Buzz is, but here in Germany we
No,
have
there's none.
fixed price. We have the
There's none
fixed.
here.
Yes, and you cannot bargain because they will always say to you, "Well, I need to feed me. I'm not
Mm,
Hmm.
feeding you."
right.
I'm
You
not
see?
doing this to feed others, but I'm doing this
Yeah,
to feed mine.
Mm,
correct. That's right.
that's true.
What about you,
Because
Miss Annie girl? You keep smiling.
She's resting. You have a follow-up question, Miss Annie girl?
That that's what we do when we're enjoying the discussion. I'm just smiling. I'm so glad you all
That's
are
actually
here.
very
I just
interesting.
want
Yeah,
to
I
do a
just.
follow up question as what
Mm,
I've asked Sir Richmond. So we've talked about the negative qualities or habits that Filipinos have when it comes to doing business. But can
mm,
we flip the coin and just commend Filipinos now on based on good habits that we have? Can you think of any
oh,
positive
plenty.
habits that we should keep as Filipinos?
the good habits.
So do you?
Is that for
Uh,
uh
is that
is that for you,
pertaining to
Rich?
who?
So you rich?
Is, is that for me?
uh is that for you, Rich? So you rich?
Okay,
For
so I'll assume it's for me.
Sir Rich, you have to go first.
Okay, so I'll be the one to answer that first. So the positive side of positive traits of doing business as a Filipino. I don't know who mentioned about the pakikisama. Somehow, for
Yeah, but
me, a little bit that is has a somehow a positive effect. But too much pakikisama is not good. But
mm,
for me, that's a
Mhm.
little bit positive. You know, I'm not going to go into details because we already know what are the possible effects of at least the positive ones. What
Mhm.
else?
But we learned
Uh,
that one in an Western influence, huh? Pakikisawa.
yeah, basically. Uh, so for me, yeah, yeah, a little bit paikisama or having to socialize or having connection with other people. For me, that is one of the positive effects. But too much is not good.
Yeah.
Yes, Miss Angie, how about you?
uh I cannot say any. The only thing that I could say, not the only thing, there's so many positive things about the Filipinos, okay? First of all, living in the West for a long, long time, Filipinos are very homely. They love
Homely.
family. It's a close
Mm-mm-mm.
knit. There's a close knit relationship with each other. I don't know now because I really, it's been a long time. I don't know. My
It
family is in
still is.
Australia. My
It still
family is
is
in
actually.
Australia, so I see them from time to time when I go visit Australia, or sometimes if I have to ring them. But really, it's it's very Western my lifestyle. Um, the positive things because I think the friendliness of Filipinos. It's so like I tell you something. I watch my husband and I. uh, We watch Becoming Filipino, like Kulas. I think if you know his channel, he's a Canadian who lives in the Philippines, and he has this
Cool.
channel where he showcases Philippines, the people, and things like that. And it is so the friendliness is so beautiful to the point that sometimes because Filipinos are too friendly that you are being taken for granted.
Yeah, taken for
Okay.
granted.
And they are,
Mm-mm.
because it's too friendly, beautiful. You can never find, I've been anywhere, but the Filipinos, it's not that because I'm a Filipino, I'm saying as far as friendliness is concerned, Filipinos are the best. Okay. But the negative side again, when you go see Filipinos overseas, that's different story. But let's focus on the positive, the friendliness, and very helpful. If you have a problem, they are always there to
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
stop. It's like, what can I do? May I do something? And they are there to serve the, you know, service, service of foreigners. So giving, but among each other is different story. That's only an observation.
Mm-mm-mm-mm. Basically, how about Sir Daily? Positive traits
Well,
of doing business with Filipinos.
the thing is that Filipinos is, in general, is so hospitable.
Mm.
Yes, yes,
I mean, people
very.
who love to have a good, I mean, good times. uh, like getting together, sing along, dance, or inviting something. When you do a business, we tend always to, invite other companies. It's some kind of, well, it's up to the other one what they think about it. But it's some kind of, you know, when you're securing something, so we tend to do it. So which is for me, it's not usually a good in doing business. And something that in Filipino, as mentioned by our co-host, that pakikisama, which
Mm-mm.
is rudely defined concept like relationship, or something
Have
that we avoiding
connection. That,
some confrontation of the other,
right.
like we just only to want to close the business.
Mm-mm-mm-mm. That's
It's something
basically
like
it.
if you find something like, oh, there's something that deficiencies, but it's just a small portion. Okay, we close that one, as long at least we have this one. And then without examining you know the main important, why is it
The
this
actual
small
facts. Yeah.
information is very important on this business, because we're talking about contract.
Mm-mm-mm.
Then when you starting sign the contract, and then you cannot say no, it is because it's written in the contract.
Something, yeah. You cannot
But
change that
yeah, you cannot change
because of
that one.
pakikisama. Some
Yeah, it is
people,
because pakikisama. Okay, we just
right.
close it, because in order, just we will just continue discussing that one. No, what
That's
can
why
we
then again I
discuss?
said there's a,
Mm.
there's two sides of the coin when I said pakikisama. It's both positive and negative.
Yeah,
Yes, yeah.
there's no
Um,
something to discuss because it's already been signed. It's already
Mm-mm.
mm,
stamped. Whatever is
yes,
there, then you should. Law is law.
yes. The law is law. It's just like in German there is a saying of Befehl ist Befehl. Law is
Mhm.
law, order is order.
Also,
Yes.
mm,
It's either you sign or you don't sign. If you sign,
Yeah.
you are in it and you got to be committed.
And
right.
then during the negotiation, everything is, lovely world. It's something, everybody are
Ah,
quiet
aha.
and something like that. It's
I know.
just only.
I noticed that. Okay, I tell you, this is an experience that I would not say this in public, but it's a fact. The
Mhm,
company I work for has tried to outsource Filipino in the Philippines.
mhm,
Okay, because everything that we have here in Europe, in Germany, for example, it's all online. So you will
Mm,
see businesses here have small offices and things like that. So you don't have big building here like in, unless of course you go to Frankfurt where you are saying, okay, I'm working for a bank, that's different story. But in Germany, you will see businesses, you would think, oh, it's so small, but it's not, because everything is now, it's the same thing in Japan. It's very much computerized. Use a lot
right.
of work here are done by robots and whatnot. So
mhm,
when when we do outsourcing in the Philippines, it's just a try. And there was a guy that was recommended to us, and yeah, okay, we try him because we know from the Germans perspective, when they see a Filipino, of course, although they still haven't had any experience with Filipino workers here because we don't have OFWs, um, the the stereotypical Filipino that are, that you hear is that they are industrious, they can work very hard, they are good, good in serving their bosses and whatnot. So there was that kind of thing. And
Mhm.
so we went there. He said, okay, this, can you deliver this at such and such time, because we have a lot of clients that needs this. The first thing that I have noticed now, I cannot say it's everywhere because this is just an experience. The first thing,
Mm.
because we have a lot of interviews with quite a lot of Filipinos from the Philippines, and we said to them, please send your resume, send your work, and we will see. And there was a guy that was just like saying, oh, I know this technique because we're in graphics and things. I know this technique and blah blah. So my colleague was asking, "Can you please explain to me what exactly it is that you say that you know?" And to her surprise, she was so shocked because that the same person cannot explain anymore. Another thing is that the being
Mhm.
late. We can't afford to have a lateness in Germany. If I say to you, Rich, for example, I have a project for you that needs to be finished tomorrow. I'll send it today, but you finish it tomorrow. That kind of mentality here.
Right.
You got
Mm.
to deliver. You see? So the boss, my company where I'm working, is just said, okay, withdraw. We can't. This is not possible. So
Right.
this is the
Mhm.
negative thing that is so sad, because with this, like with this information technology time, we are in this era where everything is electronic and you have a lot of opportunities. This kind of mentality can bring you nowhere. And that is so sad because opportunities is a
Yes.
lot of opportunities. Again, go back to the mindset of being late. Being late is not nice,
For me, that's
scary.
not
You
an.
can't afford, yes, you can't afford to go into business if you're always late.
Mhm.
Can't afford. Yeah, so that is the kind of thing. But otherwise, friendliness, wonderful, happy
Yeah.
go lucky, yes. Free to do anything you want, fine. But the consequence of that is the the negative
Right.
side of it. It's very, very sad. I find myself.
Yeah.
So basically, yeah, we can't, we don't, we shouldn't get stressed too much when it comes to work or business, but we treat business seriously.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Pleasure is pleasure, business is
Business is
business. You
business.
cannot put them together in one. It doesn't work. Sooner or later, you're gonna cry.
Something will give, yeah. Either way.
Yes, something. Either way. Oh my goodness, it's becoming deep.
Very,
This is YouTube or business?
very interesting. Okay, so let's try to skip, let's go directly to number 7. So Miss Aniger, what will be question number 7? Would you please highlight that? Okay. I think this is also a very sensitive topic. So the question number 7 is, what can you say about this statement? YouTube is not for everybody.
No, no.
Sir Daly, would you like to start? Are you doing something?
Y- Yeah, I love to answer, but
Okay.
hold on for a while.
Okay. So
Maybe
I'll
I'm
ask
the
Miss
next. Okay.
Okay. I'll ask Miss Angie first.
Oh,
What would you be your opinion regarding the statement? YouTube is not for everybody.
that is very true. It's not for everybody. It's just like cooking is not for me. So I
Mm-hmm.
cannot cook.
Mm-hmm.
YouTube is not for everyone. Just like business is not for everyone.
Everyone.
There has to be a follower, there has to be an employer, an employee. When you take YouTube as a business, you're basically jumping into a situation where you are self employed. And being self employed, you have to find a way to produce.
Right.
because YouTube is not your boss. It's a platform. So
A
it's not for
platform.
everybody. Not everybody can be an employer. Not everybody can be, yeah, everybody has different thing. I cannot cook. I cannot teach. I can never be you. And you can never be me. And
Me. Mm-mm.
this is the thing, is that this is what I've always said. You see, sometimes when somebody asks me, how can I be you? And then if I answer, you can never be me, then
It's
they
like say
get
that's why you say
offended.
that's why you hear the phrase sana all.
Yes. And when you say, you can never be me and I can never be you, they get offended. But there's no such thing as offense when you answer that, because it's true. You
True.
can never be you, somebody else. You
Correct.
can only be you. Yes. That's my answer. YouTube is not for everybody.
How about Sir Daly? I guess he's still working. For me, I agree, Miss Angie. Yes, you cannot. I don't know why people kind of like nowadays. I notice that they're promoting. You don't have a job or you're bored. Go to YouTube. If you use it as a hobby, I guess it's okay. Just for you to express yourself or to kill time. But if you're going to get serious with it as a business, like you said, I guess it's not for everybody, because you need to have certain first thing is you need to have certain skills or
You have to have
talents,
a grit.
right? And the proper EQ is like in any business. Grit, yeah, like you said. Yeah. Sir Daly, how about you?
Yeah,
Right, right.
yeah, I truly agree. YouTube is not for everyone.
Mhm.
You don't have, if you don't have passion for yourself and passion doing things for the others, and
Mm,
also facing cameras every now and then, facing other is,
Right.
if you cannot absorb something that it's not part of your
right.
world,
World.
if you cannot absorb something that heavily words that you see on the comment box, well, it's not for you. So when you do this kind of platform, you have to prepare yourself.
That's
There
true.
might be someone trying you to make you down, others also make you up. But the thing is that when you cannot, control everything, like for example, when you're expecting something, when you try to invest, when you have a goal, and all of this are not happening, do you think you can sustain and giving time of this kind of business?
Mm. That's why a lot of people quit actually when they start.
Exactly. Now, for me, I can recommend only do it this as your hobby. When you're doing this as your hobby, there's no pressure, there's no
Mm,
expectation, there's no something that you need to do every now and then, every day, every week. It is because this is just your hobby. You don't care about other people says. You don't care about other people wants. It is because you are focusing who really what you wanted to
what
do,
made you happy?
because it is your hobby. Nobody can change because every one of us has our own hobby in life. What you did is, something that pleasure you, something that you feel like, wow, who am I right now? I cannot think of all of these things that I achieved. It is because of this. I cannot imagine. This is just a piece of dream or a piece of plan before, but look at who am I now. I'm not the one who tried to do this, but there's a lot of people want me to do this, and there's a lot of people want me to help. It is because of this. So it's something you do things, you don't have stress. You feel happy. You feel with your companion, with the people surrounding you, with the people every time say hi, hello, good morning. We're lucky to have you again. You look like you getting like you look like young right now. Every now and then we see you. People appreciating you. It is because things that you do in natural way. People are happy. It is because they were happy to visit you, because they think that every now that they were there because they earn or they learn something, or something that reminisce, or something that you know recall something that they already forgot.
Mm.
But people cannot forget you. It is because there's such time. There was a time that you will be part of your life. That's the people need to remember, not just because of hatred by doing this. So enjoy, everyone. Have a good day.
Mm. Nice.
Yes.
Okay.
That is
Yeah.
good. I think that is good if you say it's a hobby. You see.
Yeah. That's right.
However, if you take YouTube seriously, because YouTube is not for everybody. Because why it's not for everybody? Because if you think YouTube is a business, you have to be organized.
Right.
You got to have your time managed properly.
Mm,
Yeah,
mm, mm,
really
You got to be
agree.
disciplined. Now that is the word you
mm.
will never find sometimes with quite a lot
True.
of people. The word
Yep.
discipline.
Discipline.
Discipline and focus. You see, I struggle with discipline sometimes. I do. Because it's not something that you can unless you are it's been hammered on you from a young age that you got to do this discipline, discipline, discipline. Then it is a habit that you have to learn. Sometimes takes a long time. You
Yeah.
see.
Because it's
So
a habit.
yes, it's a habit. So you have to be disciplined, you have to be persistent, you have to be
Mm.
focused. So many things that come with it. It's the same thing when you are doing you like you have your own business out there. You cannot just say, "Oh, I'm going to start business," and I sit and I kasiyan. Like that is in
Mm, mm,
German
mm,
saying,
mm, mm.
"Ich sitze und dann kasiyan," meaning I
Yeah,
sit and then I take money. It doesn't work like
yeah.
that. You got to work and work hard.
But
That's
there's
That's
a
true.
way.
most to it.
But there's a way how to achieve your goal in this kind of platform. If you're
There's a way. It's
willing to,
really, yeah.
if you're willing,
Why not?
without your, if you're willing to invest, the thing that you do is you need to find someone who are really creative and have a talent to do this kind of thing. All you need to do is just hire them. Do something that you only just commanding them. Okay, I want like this. I want these things to be like okay, 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 and everything goes things. Because let the people work for you. Let the money work for you. Not you work for the money, and not you work for the people. If
Correct.
you can,
Yes.
Mm, that's true.
Yes.
if you know how to do that, we're talking about management. Doing business is you cannot achieve your goal by doing by yourself.
By
You need
yourself.
Correct.
people to
Basically,
help
you're
you.
saying, Sir Daily, I believe that's called leverage.
Yeah, leverage. So when you have that, oh, I have urgent meeting. I mean, someone in coast engineer is asking information from me. Hold on.
Okay, okay. Yeah, so basically, sir, what Sir Daly is saying is, in business, you need to use leverage, leveraging other people's talents, time. Mm.
Correct. Correct. That is very true. It's just
Because we
like
can.
when my son, this is just as example, my son
Mm-mm.
says to me, Mommy, do you know the meaning of this? And when I say, I don't know, and he says, but you should know. I said, no, that's why I send you to school so that you learn
That's
something
correct.
and you tell me. Same thing.
Same
It's
thing.
leveraging. You
Right,
see?
because we don't know everything, but there are
No.
other people who are might be expert in these certain areas. That's why we can learn from them. Yeah,
Yes, yes. So that this is what the thing is. You got to work hard, yet at the same time, once you achieve your goal, then we need to learn how to work smart.
smart. That's
That
true.
is
That's
what it
true.
is. But we always have to learn to pay the price first.
Here's the thing I noticed, Miss Angie, regarding
Yes,
a lot of people like Filipinos. A lot of Filipinos initially, not a lot. I mean, some. I don't know which one, but anyway, some Filipinos would think initially they would want to work smart before they work hard.
Don't work like that.
We- right. So that's why they like you said, yeah, as you noticed, a lot of Filipinos like shortcuts because they think that if they work smart like that, they can. But that's the thing. It should
Yes,
be the opposite. First, you
correct,
need to
correct,
work hard. Then, if you're able, then you can work smart.
correct. You see, this is I show this to my children because sometimes we have meeting. I have a meeting with my kids, with my husband sometimes, and we draw.
Mm-mm.
Our mentality, it used to be once upon a time that we plant the seed. We plant the seed, then the root starts growing. We keep planting, we keep watering and watering, and the God makes it grow until it's bigger and bigger and a lot of fruit. But first of all, we have to work very hard before we can show the fruit.
Mm-hmm.
In our world now, it's the other way around.
Right.
We turn the tree upside down.
Upside down.
We gather all the fruit and then we start building the root at the top. By the end of it, we have nothing.
Nothing. Yeah.
You see the analogy
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
of that illustration.
Right.
It should be the
It's
other way
reversed.
around.
Right. It's
Start a
reversed.
plant, let the root, and then once the root is so established that it grows, and then you can have a lot of
Then you can get
fruit.
the fruit. Mm.
Yes. So precisely when you're saying when you're saying before that we want shortcut, because that is a shortcut. That is the best way to illustrate a
It,
shortcut. Go into
that's
debt, let everybody
mm-mm.
show off that you have a lot, but it's not yours
And then
really. It's
suffer for
somebody
it in the
else.
end.
Correct.
Mm.
Yes.
Mm. Interesting.
Interesting.
Okay.
It's funny, yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of things. So there is this thing. It's better to be inconspicuously. It's better to look poor. It's better to look poor than to, the other way around.
Right.
Because that is the thing. That is the thing. If we see that kind of mindset and we see uh, the value of learning, the tree and the fruit and the garden and the seeds and
So basically, some people just like to show off or brag
yes, that is
what
the thing.
they
That is
what
yes.
they pretend that they have.
Yes, yes, that's true. I tell you what, if you come to Germany, you'll be shocked. You
In
will
what
never,
sense?
in the sense that there is no, you will not see who is rich. You will never know who is rich and who is
Mm, mm,
poor.
mm, mm, mm.
You see, you will never know. Because here in Germany, people are so, I'm talking about Germans. Germans are
Mm-mm.
very, they don't show off. Nothing. They walk on the street like as if, oh, I look like a farmer. But you don't know.
Mm,
So
mm, mm.
these they are not, and they're very very minimalistic in their approach.
I see.
It has to be useful, minimum, and efficient. That's the
Efficient.
kind of, yes, that's the kind of, that's why when you come to Europe, especially in Germany, you'd be surprised because if you go to Italy, it's different
Mhm.
again. You see a lot of bling. You go to Spain, it's the same, different again. It's a lot of bling. Then you
Right.
go to Germany, you see old people with no bling, but
So they're
plenty.
just simple pep. Mm.
Very, very, and very minimal. You will not even know. It's, it's,
Minimalist.
it's, it's so shocking. So shocking sometimes. And sometimes I ask myself, why don't you wear this and that? What for? And even if they go to a party, you won't even see. They dress decent, yes, but you will not see. So that is the thing that, again, if you go to the Philippines, you will immediately see which one has. There is a big gap. It's a
Right.
very
There's a
big
big
gap.
gap.
You can see immediately. Yeah,
Here in
that's only an
Japan,
observation.
here it's almost the same in Germany. But unless if you go to, I think the big cities like Tokyo, you would
Mm,
see that those people who have fancy cars, so have a
yes.
Ferrari or like that.
Yes,
But
we have that here
basically,
too.
right. But basically,
Yeah,
in Japan, you wouldn't also know which one is rich and which one is not,
yeah.
unless if
I
you go
I
to the
like it
big
like that.
city. Me too. Me too.
Hmm. Because you don't need to compete to your neighbor.
That's true. Mm. That's why
Yes,
there's there's you would be eliminating the chance of having this envy or inggit.
correct, correct. That is the thing. That is it. Because I was actually speaking to a friend of mine. She is the German, and she says to me, I ask her, why is it that it's like that? Because in Australia there are quite because in Australia it's a melting pot of different cultures. You see, if you go to Melbourne, you will see there's lots of Lebanese, they like big gold. There's Italian, they like gold. And there's
Right.
everybody yeah, in in Australia. And then I said to her, why is that it's like this in Germany? And she said, precisely what you just said. It's because of envy. We don't want to arouse these people's envy. Yes. So I think it's very safe. That's
Right.
how I see it.
So
Yes.
basically, really big difference in culture, really.
Correct. Correct. It's very very minimalistic, very to the point. It's just completely different. Some may like it, some may not like it. It and yeah. But there's so many things to say that, but I cannot say in public.
Mm,
But
I see.
that's Germany. It's beautiful here. It's just different culture, different mentality.
Well,
Yes.
that's actually the focus of your channel. That's why we're glad that you're able to share that, especially through your vlogs.
Yes.
And
But you notice, I mean,
basically,
if I go to the street, I think I've uploaded something like in my Facebook. You will see the streets, like Germans would just like shorts, slippers, socks, nothing.
oh yeah, I
You
noticed that.
notice? Nothing.
It's not
No.
that because it's summer, or
Sorry?
it's not because it's just summer. That's their
No.
normal wear.
That's the way they are.
Right.
You go to, you go like, there is nothing. Like my sons, for example, like because they are very German. My children are really, really German, and
Mm-hmm.
I sometimes I said to them, I said, why don't you just go and buy something that will really make you look good? I said, mommy, it's not important. Who cares? That's what they say. And even I have I my lawyer friend who happened to be German, you know,
Mm-mm.
and there's his wife who happened to be a lung surgeon. You would see them nothing, very simple. They would ride their bicycles. That's all. Yes, that's
Very
how simple.
minimalistic.
Very minimalistic. Because for them, it's like, what can I use that money for? Do I
Mm-hmm.
need to buy this plenty of material thing and put it aside and not working for me? That is why, again, because of the mentality of them being savers, because they are savers. The Germans are really notorious when it comes to saving money
Mm-hmm.
because of what happened before. They once upon a time they
Right.
were hungry,
Right.
and it was ingrained in the mentality that
How to
because of what
save.
happened before, we need to be careful that we have emergency fund, and in case something happened, we have something to pull. So that is where their mindset is focused on saving. That is why it's no wonder that Germany is wealthy, the wealthiest in Europe, because of that
Right.
precise
Because of that.
mindset. Yes.
Basically, because they got traumatized of the past,
Yes,
and
yes.
that
Oh, yeah.
actually taught them a good lesson.
Of course, because they were hungry once upon a time.
Right.
Yes.
Interesting.
Just, yes. So maybe sometimes, I think being hungry would be a very good experience for each and every one of us to understand the value of money and saving.
That's right. That's right.
Yes. Yeah,
You'll never appreciate thing unless it's not there anymore.
exactly. And it's quite dangerous nowadays because no, young children are not used to being hungry, especially in Europe.
Of course,
They're so
because
spoiled.
everything is given to them nowadays.
Yes, yes, that's the thing. So yeah, there.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll just ask the last question here.
Yes, because I need to go. My
Uh,
goodness, I'm doing
yeah,
my
I know
live
you're
streaming in 30
your
minutes.
life stream. Okay, so I'll just deal with the last. Just ask the question. So, what would be your biggest lessons? Three, or just give one. Actually, it's
Okay,
okay.
I give one. I
Or
give
just give
one.
your biggest lesson in your YT journey that you have
Oh,
learned.
the biggest lesson that I have is the
Yeah.
dikit-dikit. The dikit-dikit.
The dikit
Yes.
dikit.
Yes,
I mean,
yes, yes,
that would
yes.
be okay. So please expound that.
Okay, I'll explain. The reason why I got that big lesson for Dikit Dikit is because I will never grow my channel. Okay,
Mm,
I can never, for the life of me, answer everybody. If I have 1,000 subscribers, how on earth am I going to answer that? You see, I would be a hypocrite to say, okay, I dikit you, and because true, I can be dikit with everyone. Would I watch
mm-mm.
the videos? No, how can I? I will not be able to do that. So for
Right.
me, I don't like the dikit because not only it will break my channel, second, I am not doing myself as I'm doing me a disservice because now by that dikit dikit, I am actually fighting the one that is giving me an opportunity to make it here.
Right.
You see, it's not a very good business practice. It's just like saying
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
to yourself, okay, Rich, I'll give you €5. You come to my shop, then you give me back the €5. And then the next day, Rich.
Mm-mm-mm.
No, it doesn't work like that. Now,
This goes back to our topic regarding doing shortcuts.
correct, correct. Now, as a
Right.
business person, as you being a business person, if you invest your good money in advertisement in YouTube, how are you going to justify your expense if people are abusing YouTube
That's true.
by that? Because
Mm-mm.
that is the, you see, if if you do dikit dikit, it is against the rules and policies of YouTube.
And a lot of
And then
people actually don't know that. It's
don't know
because
that.
a lot of people just say, "Oh, let's do that," because they think it's the norm. Eh?
Yeah, there
Mm,
is nothing wrong in promoting somebody's channel.
that's
Nothing
correct.
wrong.
Mm,
You can drop a link, you can show them, you can showcase their work. Now, giving them the opportunity to have a platform, like to be exposed through your
right.
channel by you pushing their channel, and it's up to your own guests to see whether it's worth
It
their
or not.
mysterious button. Yes. And that is when you come again to the word service. This is how you're going to use your channel to serve other people,
Other
to
people.
promote other people. And there
That's
is
true.
absolutely nothing wrong with that. But to say, I dikit you and you dikit me,
Get me
it serves no purpose. It
purpose.
serves
Yeah.
no purpose. Yeah. And, and also the danger of having a small, short video to say, okay, so that they can it's no, you can never go far. It's shortcut is there's no we have again I will go back to we have to go back and pay the price. That's all it is. Pay the price. Focus,
I
pay the
agree.
price.
I
Yes.
agree.
Yeah.
If you ask me the same question regarding YouTube, yeah, I would answer the same. It's the dikit. Of
Yes.
course, I was
Yeah.
guilty with that when I first
I
started.
I, I was too. Trust me.
I
That
didn't know, I didn't know better.
yes. But I have no idea when I came first to
Especially regarding in my channel, I am
yes.
purely focused on content.
Correct.
And then I was
Correct.
expecting that, whoa, I would dikit this person, they'll
Yeah.
dikit me. So I'm sure he or she will watch me. But for
No.
those, oh,
They don't. They don't. I mean, honest to goodness, straightforward answer. Nobody will watch a dikit dikit. Nobody. You can't. How long? Unless I have 1,000, computers running
right.
day in, day out just to watch everybody's content. And that is an impossibility. You got to be very honest, got to be straight. It's just so it is. It doesn't work like that.
I
So that was
agree.
the hard lesson that I had. So now, if they don't like my live stream because I don't have that kind, well,
Well, for
so
me,
be it.
they already I believe most of my subscribers know already that I don't do
Yes,
that as well. Mm.
but you will
It's
always,
purely
yes, when you are clear with your own rules and your stand and your belief in your YT channel, then you will understand really that those that really like you, that those who are going to stay with you is because, not because of the numbers, because they want
right.
you as a
You
person. They
right.
want your personality. And that is very important.
Important.
This is, yes, this is something that we have to cherish so much. That's why I said Not everybody. You cannot have a million people like you in one go. It
Mm, mm,
is a
mm, mm.
slow process of building rapport, just like you're teaching.
Right.
It's a slow process of making friends with people.
Friends.
And
Having
as I
real connection.
correct, and as I always believe and I always say, be authentic, be yourself, look at yourself in the mirror, love yourself. Because what you don't have, you cannot give. Give as much as you can first to yourself, and then you can give more to other people. That's how I see it.
Okay.
You
Very
see?
nice. Very
Yes.
nice.
So I think
Okay.
I have
So,
said enough.
right. Well, thank you very much, Miss Angie.
Thank you.
Sir
Thank
Daily
you.
Buzz, who was here
Yes.
a while ago. Thank you for both of you. And to our host,
And the
I'm sure
host is
she's there.
gone.
Do you have a final message, Miss Angie, before we conclude
Final
our
message.
live stream?
Final
Yes.
message is
Or anything that you
be
would like to promote?
my promote. I'm going to have my live streaming in half an hour.
Yes, please visit Miss
And there
Angie's live stream.
and by the way, in my live streaming, there is nothing in there that is so useful except for I'm going to play music and promote your video. That's all. Because this kind of discussion, as I said, I would always say this straight. I am not a philosophist. Okay? I'm not a guru. I make a lot of mistake.
No,
I
but
this
you do
you
have
see?
a lot of good points, Miss Angie. So,
Yes, I guess because of my experience in life, I
right.
cannot take that. I have
It's just
studied
mostly
that.
about sharing. It's not about
Exactly.
being a guru, being a
Yes.
teacher.
Yes, yes, that's right. So I just want to say something. Be good. Love everyone. Most importantly, be yourself and love yourself so much. Doesn't matter. Okay. All right, guys.
Thank you very
I
much.
thank you so much. I got to leave now to prepare my live streaming
Thank you very
platform. See
much.
you there.
Okay, Miss Angie.
Ciao,
Thank you
Annie.
again.
Thank you.
Thank you
Bye.
again. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for coming to Miss Annie's live stream and having this discussion regarding how we treat YouTube as a business. So thank you again to Miss Dariotic is around, Miss Angie, and to Sir Daly, who was actually also joining us in our discussion. So, Miss Annie, thank you again for inviting me as your co-host. But now I'm now your, I'm actually now the host of your show. So everyone, thank you and see you next time. Bye bye.